When the production designer is designing the costume, there are certain things they have to think about. Period. In other words, setting, the time of the setting. What era does the costume fall into? Is it an accurate reconstruction? If not, why? So if you are doing a Shakespearean piece, you're going to want to dress the characters in Elizabethan clothing. But Baz Luhrmann, when he did Romeo and Juliet, set it in a modern time and had them in modern clothing. Class. What is the apparent income level of the person wearing the costume? So if you are dressing a character to go to work and they are a high-paid executive, the outfit they're going to wear is going to be very different than if they are middle management or a secretary. Even if the character is wearing a skirt and a blouse and a jacket, the material, the cut, the design of those will be different depending on the economic class of the character. Sex. Does a woman's costume emphasize her femininity, or is it neutral, or is it masculine? Does a man's costume emphasize his virility, or is it fussy or effeminate? So what are you trying to say about the person's gender and sexuality? How do you want to reflect that in the costume? Age. Is the costume appropriate to the character's age, or is it deliberately too youthful or dowdy or old-fashioned? Because that is going to tell us something about the character. Fabric. Is the material coarse, sturdy and plain, or sheer or delicate? Is the skirt made of a soft flowing gauze? Is it made of suede? Is it made of leather? The fabric again is going to convey something to us about the character. Accessories. Does the costume include jewelry, hats, canes, and other accessories? What kind of shoes is the character wearing? Color. What are the symbolic implications of the colors? Are they hot? Are they cool? Are they subdued or bright? Are they solids or are they patterns? Body exposure. How much of the body is revealed or concealed? The more the body is revealed, the more erotic the costumes. Is it form-fitting or is it shapeless? Is it revealing and form-fitting? Is it form-fitting but not revealing? How do these various things combine to tell us something about the character? Function. Is the costume meant for leisure or for work? Is it meant to impress by its beauty and splendor, or is it merely utilitarian? Somebody who wears very basic clothes that just gets the job done, that's a very different kind of character than somebody who is wearing something fancy. In one of the shows that I like, Agatha Raisin, every time the character takes on a new project, she goes out and buys the whole kit and caboodle outfit. So if she's going to go camping, she goes out and buys all the most expensive camping gear. And then as she's walking along with people wearing regular clothes, it's telling us something about her character. Image. What's the overall impression that the costume creates? Is it sexy? Is it constricting? Is it boring? Is it gaudy, conventional, eccentric, prim, cheap-looking, elegant? When you are meeting someone and you're deciding whether or not you want to date them, part of what you're deciding on is how they're dressed, because it tells you something sort of instantaneously about them. What's the overall impression that the outfit conveys? And it's the same with costumes. You can pick apart and look at all the individual details, which of course we will, but you're also going to look at the big picture. Overall, what's the image that is conveyed by the costume that the character is wearing? And here are 3 additional videos to watch. I am going to post these separately since you can't click on this video. And these are going to help you understand the stuff that I just described. It's all well and good to hear those concepts, but until you see them in practice, you don't entirely get them. So watch these 3 videos to help you get a better sense of what I'm talking about when it's actually functioning in a film.